everybody, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to a new game that I'm going to try out. I think I'm going to upload this kind of in between some of my Expedition 33. I need a game where it isn't like a freaking Souls-like right now, because it's been irritating me. So yeah, I heard a lot of good things about this game, and I saw that there was some buzz around it, so I figured I'd give it a try. I think it's like a puzzle type game or something. I don't really know anything about it. I just know that it looks kind of cool and seemed interesting, and I figured a puzzle game would be kind of fun right about now. So, let's hop in. I'm excited to try this game out, see what it's got to offer. Let's go. I have no idea what to expect for this, by the way. Just none at all. I've looked up absolutely nothing about it. What? I did hear through the grapevine from some other friends and whatnot that it was a good game, so I figured I'd give it a try. Dog Bomb presents, in association with Raw Fury, a game by Tonda Ross. Ooh, that was creepy. Hello, old dude in a picture frame.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
Miss
I
Murray
give
Bowl.
and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
Damn.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
Oh God.
Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
1993, huh? Art style is intriguing. It's cool looking. Okay. What do we have here? So this is the estate, right? So, okay, our goal is to find the 46th room. So, yep, this is definitely a puzzle game. I thought the top left 50 was like, oh, you only have 50 steps before you run out of time. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one footstep. When you no longer have any left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Uh-huh. How many attempts do we have at this? An infinite amount? Oh, okay. So this is going to be like a memory test, basically. So you're going to have to make it remember what you've done in prior tries. Open only in the event of my death. Okay, is this the... Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. So anything we gather, we will not be able to bring forward. And don't rely on the successes of the previous day. Huh. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half a century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing right trigger. Antechamber. Is that where we're in right now? From its root meaning, the room before. All signs and paths point toward the antechamber, this mysterious sealed room resting on the 9th rank. May prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this chamber and room 46. Antechamber, room 46. Bedrooms, hallways, green rooms, shops, red rooms. So rooms 1 through 12, entrance hall. Past the steps and beyond the grand doors, admission to Mount Holly is granted by way of a dark and garish lobby, suitably called the entrance hall. From here, each guest's adventure begins. However, the 3 doors that proceed onward do not always lead to the same adjoining rooms. This is permanent, though. You always enter in the entrance hall. Rarity not available. Okay. I guess we just have to pick a door and let's go, right? See where it leads. I don't know what I should be looking for or what I should be paying attention to, but I guess we will figure that out along the way. I can't interact with any of this stuff in here, it seems. So, I guess let's just go left. Oh, select a room to draft? Bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Interesting. Okay, does this door... It does not close behind me. Okay, so we are in a bedroom. Greetings from Reddington. Okay. Is that maybe our grandmother, maybe? Or is it our mom? I don't really know. There is no... I can't turn it over, right? Okay. The bedroom is rank 1, by the way. So we have ranks to the rooms, I guess. So maybe they can be upgraded? The more we uncover, I guess? The trunk is locked, so we need to find a key to unlock that. Can I crouch? Okay, right button pulls up the room list. Okay, wait a minute. Let's read about the bedroom. Oh. A familiar room that you may have slept in at some prior visit in the past. Like most bedrooms of the estate, these quarters offer you a little rest and recuperation during your long days exploring the surrounding rooms. Rarity commonplace. Drafted it one time. Okay, so maybe if you draft it multiple times, you upgrade it maybe or something? I don't know. So, finger pointing down. Just gonna try to remember random shit. How the room's laid out potentially. I can't sleep in the bed. You can't jump. You can't do anything too fancy. Nook, +1 key. Guest bedroom is +10. So can you go like, So now we're up to 60. Problem though. There is no other room out of here. I mean, not that big of a deal necessarily, but... It's definitely like nautical themed. I think the whole house seems to be nautical themed. Maybe? Oh, wait a minute. Well, this room's not very nautical themed, I guess. Okay, wait. Yeah, it doesn't give me +10 in here, but it gave me +2 in the bedroom again, though. That's weird. Sinclair. Just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. Lord Evanson. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. I can't read the name though of who that was. A jewel? I don't know how long this game is, by the way, either. Okay. So every time you enter, you gain +2. That's very interesting. Can I run? I cannot. Okay. All right. Pantry, spare room, or den. Den gives you +1 jewel. Pantry gives you +4 coins. Select a room to draft. I already have a jewel. Let's get some money, I guess. Don't know what any of this stuff does. Apple? Apple gives you +2. Okay. Blocked off. I can't go up that, apparently. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. So 5 apples would give you 10 steps. So 5 bananas and 5 orange. I don't know the steps that the others give, though. Is the problem. I mean, I can make an educated. No, actually, I can't because no, I guess it could be 2 steps for each banana and 2 steps. No, that's not true. It would be 4 steps for each banana and orange, but that's only if they're the exact same spread of numbers. Okay, so I can't do anything else in here, so I have to go back into here. And I have to draft a new room. So either go to the storeroom, the nook, or lavatory. Looks like the nook has an additional door. I should probably do the nook then, so I can still continue, because I feel like you can trap yourself if there's no doors in any other rooms that you choose. I would like to pick the storeroom, but then you lose out on all the keys and stuff. All right, let's go nook. I love that you get all the different floor sounds. I'm screwing up my steps. I keep entering and leaving a room. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Is that telling me I'm going to need this because my brain's probably going to be absolute shit? So I may actually need to write some stuff down. I mean, I have no idea what I'm even looking for, what I'm supposed to be doing. I know I'm supposed to be finding the 46th room, but beyond that, I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. Okay. Whenever you enter the chapel, you lose 1 money, closet, or den. Den gives you an additional 2 doors. It looks like. Closet, 2 items. Okay, let's go with den. Bathtub. It's a clock that's keeping like real time, it looks like. I mean, obviously it's not like real time in like my time, but real time in game it looks like. Although it is moving way too fast. Okay, the clocks are synced up though, in terms of the time. So there doesn't seem to be something wrong with time. Or nothing's really messing with time, it doesn't look like. What room is this again? The den. Okay, so den has a lot of clocks. That's for sure. Oh, we only have 1 other door. The other one's blocked. Interesting. Okay, what do we have here? A jewel? Can't interact with anything else. Okay, I guess another door we go through. Storeroom, courtyard, or east wing hall. Gem requirement. So you have to have gems in order to enter the courtyard. Let's go to the east wing. Pickaxe with, looks like coal or something probably, with old style car. Like old, like 1950s maybe, 40s? 60s? I don't know, somewhere in there. Okay, so there's not much in here to really interact with. Or even really look at. So let's open up another door. Closet, spare room, or chapel. I do have 4 coins, so I could enter the chapel. Oh shit. Oh. Okay, I can't back out once I click on a door, you can't back out. Let's do chapel, I guess. Oh shit. That's fine, I guess. All right, let's enter the chapel. Okay, I lose Amula. So we've got angels. This was number 6. 4. 3, 2, and 5. Who's 1? 1. And there's 7. So there's 7. I'm sure that's going to be of some sort of significance. So we have angels 1 through 7. I can't like zoom in. Oops. I can't like zoom in either. I can't like look further using any buttons either. I also see chess pieces, which I have not been noting to you guys. But I think I have seen other chess pieces in other rooms. So the bishop, which would make sense because it's the chapel. Now the question is how do I keep track of which one is which? Number 1 looks like a female. 2 is also female with black hair. First one is blonde. We'll say blonde. 3 is also a female with white. 4 is I'm gonna say a redhead. 5 is brown in a hair in a bun, and 6 is what looks to be a man in a red coat, and 7 just is like the insane looking one. I'm never gonna remember that, by the way, unless I wrote it down, which I probably should be writing it down, but it's fine. Okay, corridors always left unlocked. Drawing room, you may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Let's go to a corridor. I don't know what that means by it's always left unlocked. As in, like, if I was to go back through these doors. I wonder if the guest bedroom can only be drawn once. This looks like dune, like sand desert dunes. That's the little and signed. Sign, not signed. Okay, so nothing major here. Courtyard, lavatory, or closet. Let's go to the courtyard, I guess. Okay, so We're like outside now. A parlor. It gets a puzzle piece. I'm just gonna pick the parlor. I'm just curious to see. So we're gonna get a puzzle piece in here, right? Maybe not. I don't know. I do have one single key I can use, which probably should have gone back to the bedroom first when I first got the key. That would have been intelligent. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. 2 boxes in this room are empty. There are 3 boxes in this room. So I have a 50-50 shot of getting it right. I feel like this has got to be the right one. Like coming down to reasoning maybe? This one specifically states that there are 2 boxes that are empty. This one just states that there are 3 boxes. Is there a way to tell? Any indication? I mean, obviously this one's empty. It states that it's empty. Let's see any sort of other indication. Let's see what this says. This is the thing. A rather curious wind-up key, a component of the parlor game. May the 2nd. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, Lowry. Lowry? I think it's Lowry. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only false statements. Only 1 box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only false statements. What? This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. 2 boxes in this room are empty. Well, that's also a true statement. There are 3 boxes in this room. Wait a minute. There are 3 boxes in this room. Is there another box in here somewhere? One of these is a false statement. So if there's a false statement, does that mean it's empty? I don't know. Only true. At least 1 box. Okay, so they can all be true. But one of them always has to have a true statement. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only false statements. Well, what constitutes a box, I guess? Okay. Two boxes in this room are empty. Shit. How do I reason this out? There are 3 boxes in this room. Yes, there are, technically. I don't know if there's another... What is considered a box, I wonder. I feel like it's got to be this one. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. What the shit? Like, I don't want to pick wrong, but at the same token, I guess this is just my first time through, so it's like, whatever. I guess if I get it wrong, I get it wrong, right? Then I guess I can try to reason out. I don't know if it tells you which one's the right box, though. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I have a 50-50 shot, correct? It's either this box or this box. It cannot be this box. Well, I say that. But all 3 of these statements are true, so technically this one could be a lie. Also, do I know what color the estate is? I don't think we have that information. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Fuck, I got nothing. Okay, well, it was... I was right. At least I think I was right. Shit. Door's locked. Okay, we'll use the key then. Breaker box. Huh. What do I need a breaker box for? Okay, I need to open a hallway here, I think. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Okay, so I'm gonna need more keys than if I'm gonna be in the west wing. I knew I should have went with my gut on that friggin' box thing. Pisses me off. Shit. A boudoir. Commissary. Items for sale. Oh. A sledgehammer? The only thing I can buy is a gem. I don't know what a salt shaker does. Metal detector. Okay, well, I really can't buy too much there. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Security. And the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password has been scribbled out. Commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. With question mark? So is this like supposed to be a painting of the world? Trying to see if there's like some hidden message in that or something that I need to like squint my eyes for or whatnot. Can't tell. With and without. Heh. This has something with, this has something without. What is missing? I don't know. What the shit? What am I supposed to gather from this? With and without. Huh. This has birds and clouds and a plane. This just is a hand drawing what looks to be like the planet or a planet with continents or islands, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I legit have no idea. Trash? Nothing in trash. Ooh, annual Maids Day sale. 2 days only. All items up to 50% off. All staff welcome. Day 20 and 21. Mount Holly Commissary. How do I know what day it is? Shit. Also, between 12 and 6, the commissary is closed. I don't have any gems. Wait. Shit. I can't draw because I don't have it in. Damn it. Okay. Music. Ballerina. Picture of a tiger. Ooh, a safe. Cinca Company. How many digits is it supposed to be? Okay. No idea how many digits that's supposed to be. Oh, they got the safe for Christmas. Bunch of boxes. It looks like it's this room that we're in. This picture is taken of. Random pair of shoes. Can we like see? No, nothing. I was thinking maybe they'd be like worn down keypad or something. Fuck. Well, we're screwed here. There's no other door to leave this place. I'm gonna start losing a bunch of steps now. And I need to have a coin to get back into that other room. This door is locked, correct? Yep. And I lost this game, unfortunately. I have another door I can open here. Aquarium is every color of room. No idea what that's supposed to mean. Dining room. Each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. What rank am I at? 5. Got it. I think the meal would give us more steps. Or the ability to enter more rooms, I guess. I'm just calling them. Hey, we got more coins. +1 twinkle for each time you've drafted an observatory. Or I could go to the storeroom. Let's just check out the storeroom. That, a key, and a gem. I love the different ambiance in every room, by the way. Sound changes. And it actually sounds like you're in that type of a room in like real life. It's so cool. Hand with a matchstick. Okay. This looks like a tree. Yeah. Okay, this is also, there's another chess piece in here, the pawn. Holy shit. Graph or a chart with number go up. Or bar graph go up. Okay, so there's nothing in here. Fantastic. Until I reach rank 8. And I'm quickly losing my room counts at this point. I'm gonna lose another coin to go in here. Damn. A bunk room, utility closet. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Does this give me +4 steps? Nope. Shit. Oh, we got money, I guess. That's about it. There's a lock. A drawing of a lock, that is. Camp Carnal. 2 pawns in here. Checkers. Game system. Another sawhorse thing. I forget what they're called. Rocking horse thing. What the frig is that? Like a lamp or something in there? Oh no, it's a telescope thing. Oh, I can read this. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, and I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back. And if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. Today, stupid. So today, if he does not... Okay, so this is... The brother is in red who's writing, scribbling in here. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me. And today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book. Even though he is older, he's a crybaby. Today is a good day because today, my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long, long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way. I still would rather have had a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. Today, if he does not... I was thinking maybe like the capitalized words meant something. We had to put them together, maybe? But I guess not. I'm reading too much into it, maybe? So Simon... Simon is the brother. Whoever wrote in this... their name is not Simon. Simon is the brother. Who is the person who wrote this? Herbie. Okay. Okay, so Herbie's the one that this journal belongs to. Simon is the brother. Okay. Not sure that matters a whole lot right now, but might at a later date. Looks like he had a hamster. How adorable. I can't interact with it, though. Can't interact with that. Oh, wait. Wonder if that has anything to do with the airplane drawing we saw? Less likely to find items laying around in your house. Wine cellar is +3 joules. But then it doesn't lead to anywhere else? Closet doesn't lead... Oh, so none of these rooms... I guess I would have to do a maid's chamber if I want to continue exploring. I legit have no idea what to do. Just gonna pick a closet and see what happens. An electronic key card opens electronically powered security doors. Okay, well, that's a whole lot of uselessness for me right now because I have not encountered any of those. Phenomenal. How does the ranking system work? I don't fully understand that. The den. I think I'm basically screwed, everybody. I don't think I can open any other doors currently. What room is this? The Nook? That is the castle piece. Okay, where are we back? Oh, we're back at the very beginning. I do have a key. What do we get out of this? Another key and a bunch of coins. Oh, wait a minute. Entering here is just going to make me lose a step. And I'm not going to gain 10, I don't believe. Right? Do I gain 10 if I enter here? Fuck, I don't. It's only the first time. Shit. Okay, +2. Technically, entering any room from this room, you don't lose any steps. Greetings from Reddington. No idea what that means. Maybe that's where Simon went to camp? Okay. Let me go back to... quickly losing steps. Or entry rooms to enter, I mean. Shit. Sledgehammer? Or metal detector? I'm assuming I can use the sledgehammer to get through these doors. No. Inventory. Wait, how do I get in my inventory? Oh, I should probably be reading about these rooms, right? What? Here we go. Parlor. This cozy lounge, furnished with couches and armchairs, serves as the perfect social setting for receptions and after parties. Consequently, this was one of the most popular rooms for entertaining, and the late Sinclair was known to supply a myriad of parlor games to encourage his guests to think and conversate. Okay. Closet. Very modest, recessed space used for storage. This particular closet is favored by the junior members of the staff, who utilize it to stash away assorted articles and knickknacks, whose proper place in the estate is yet unknown to them. It's a dead end. Storeroom, also a dead end. A dedicated storage space filled with, from end to end with a surplus of chairs, carpets, paintings, and a handful of other things that had at one time been in vogue and on display elsewhere in the house. Nook. A snug corner reading room which serves as a quiet, private place for guests to spend a few hours of their afternoon away from the hustle and bustle of the staff. I don't know if this stuff is really worth reading, but... A more traditional family room, warm and inviting, so comfortable one might assume that the countless clocks surrounding the sofas are placed in a futile attempt to avoid inevitably wasting the entire day here. A well-stocked pantry is always the true test of a large estate, and keeping Mount Holly's wide gamut of ingredients and supplies stocked has always been one of the primary priorities of the house staff. An intimate and warm room with a large dining table boasting a serving tray with a silver dome cover. Dinner is served here each evening. The antechamber, and which is room next to bedrooms. Small bedroom maintained and kept available for accommodating weekend guests and impromptu visitors who find themselves compelled to stay the night. Bunk room. It's a double dead end. Rarity unusual. The rustic wooden stacked bunk beds evoke the enticing promise of campfire stories and childhood adventures. This bedroom served as pillow fort and bedroom to the young Sinclair boys. and has remained faithfully unchanged over the years. Boudoir. Private salon with a plethora of fainting couches and chaises longues. I have no idea how to pronounce that. It served both as a dressing room for her ladyship in the mornings and a cozy sitting room for her in the evenings. Standard rarity. Hallways? One of the many nondescript hallways snaking through the estate and providing elegant causeways between the more noteworthy destinations that the house has to offer. East wing. This fenestrated hallway overlooks the east side of the estate grounds and is warmed in the early day by the light of the rising afternoon sun. Corridor. A long hall with 2 doors at either end that had been one of your uncle's most frequently traveled rooms. Consequently, he had left strict instructions with the household staff that the doors of this corridor should never, under any circumstances, be locked. Okay, so corridors will always have. They're never going to be. There's never going to be a locked door and if you're going to open up a corridor entrance or room. Courtyard, a charming spot granting guests a bit of fresh air and open skies within the privacy of the manor walls. It does cost a gem. Shops. The staff commissary is always stocked with household goods and supplies at a reasonable cost. This provides the servants of the estate an invaluable service, especially to the live-in staff who may only expect to leave the property once or twice a month. And red rooms. A private sacristy, as ornate as the most lavish rooms of the estate, is watched over by 8 Aegean angels depicted in stained glass. This room was more a tribute to your uncle's vanity than it was to his faith. Wait, there was 8? Did I miss one? How did I miss one? Okay. I don't know how to use my sledgehammer. I figured the sledgehammer would get me through this. I guess I was wrong. Hallway is rank 6. I don't understand what this is supposed to mean. Terminal password. I can't read it. So it looks like it starts with an S, maybe? I can't read it. Well, you have to punch in at the terminals, which is in security and laboratory, which we have not been offered either one of those, I don't believe. I could buy a salt shaker technically, but then I'm stuck, because then I can't enter the red room. I don't know what to do. I'm screwed. Wait, I have a key now. One of these doors was locked, correct? Hey. Gymnasium, you lose too. Well, shit. Drawing room is rank 5. Huh. It's a picture of our uncle. Or drawing, I should say. It is moving, so it's... Maybe there's multiple different things you have to accomplish to figure this out. It must be like a timing thing. Also being able to access all the rooms, potentially, or certain rooms. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Which would be this room. Can't interact with much in here though. Which is naturally, I guess, what the game wants. But what does it cost? Nothing? There's security. I do have a key card. View inventory of all items currently in the house. 7 locked doors. Oh, okay. The Great Hall opens up a lot of rooms that you could go to. I almost want to open up security. I'm curious. Oh, it's locked. Some Beach. Cutscene. Oh, we get to see ourselves for the first time. Maybe? Hey, look at us. The art style reminds me of Borderlands a little bit. Music's nice. Why does this warrant a cutscene, I wonder? Oh, sorry. Like a recital room. See ourselves. Interesting cutscene there. So we got some coffee and stuff. So does this show every single room that I've been in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 cameras? Have I opened up 19 rooms? Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 10, 11 maybe? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21. But I wonder if the I don't think the antechamber counts as a room, and I don't believe the entrance hall counts as a room, is my guess. But I think every other camera, no, actually that's not true. Oh, dude, we actually move on the screen. That's cool. Where is that camera, though? That's watching me. Can't actually see it, but that's interesting. Alright, what do we got that I can... Blue memos are true. Red memos are lies. Okay. There are no memos written anywhere. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Press enter. View inventory. The following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. Nothing. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Security level medium. Offline mode is locked. Change offline mode? This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost. During a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Okay, confirm setting. Security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 or 6 with a high setting. What? I'm sure maybe this will make sense more as I play this game, but as of right now, I am at a loss. Keycard system settings, return to this. Log into network. Oh, terminal password. We don't know the terminal password. We couldn't read it. It started with an S, that's for sure. Maybe it's Simon? Oh, is that long? Shit. Oh, there's still one more. Shit, I thought that was gonna fit. Simon Herbie? It's not it, huh? Oh, wait a minute. Let me just try Simon again. Hold on. Right trigger was the submit button. I didn't realize what the submit. I thought I had to fill out the entire thing in order to submit it. But right trigger was the submit button. Okay. Shit. ACAM 56. Spread gems in each green room. Mail room. A package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. Interesting. Oh shit, I have to pick a room. God damn it. Maybe unlock the conference room then? Oh, wait, I didn't miss this. Holy shit. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff. Oh, wait. Terminal password. I wish I could frickin' read that. No, there is no way to read that. I cannot read that. Okay. So this is a lie. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. We know that's a lie. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay, so as you progress north, there are bound to be more locked doors, as well as in the west wing, there's more locked doors. And the higher the rank of the estate, the more likely there are to be security doors. Okay. mean, I'm running out of rooms to go into anyway. It is almost 5 p.m. in the game. Red memo's true. Wait, blue memo's true. Red memo's lies. Laboratory dark room. You cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. So you have to pick one at random. Utility closet or lavatory? These are all dead ends with the exception of the dark room. Does it really matter at this point? Probably not. Utility closet. I don't think breaker box is worth anything right now. Again, I don't know what happens in the next day. Okay. What's in here? Conference room. Okay, an orange is +5. So that means bananas are also +5. Good to know. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. Yeah, we know that. Can I interact with these pens and papers? No, but there is a red memo, which is a lie. Safe code 9083. We know that's not correct, right? Red memos are lies. Reminder, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Okay. Oh, I gained 5 by eating the orange. Right. What can I open? Greenhouse. You are more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. Wine cellar. Whenever you enter gymnasium, lose 2. I have 1 gem left. Let's open the greenhouse. Why not? Now the question is, do I go into the greenhouse or backtrack over to here first? Okay. Trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coin, so toss away. These sheets you find a worthy trade. Trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coin, so toss away. These sheets you find a worthy trade. Sure. Oh, this is gonna be a long game for me, people. Okay. 9083 is what they were trying to tell me the code was for that, but we know that's a lie. Another West Wing hall or mailroom. Let's do mailroom. Order placed. Okay, so once this day ends and we get where we wear out our steps, basically, or our room entrances, we will have a package delivered the next time we come into this mailroom. So currently there's nothing in here. Oh, never mind, there is. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravain to sender, as he no longer is employed with our staff. What does that say? Don't know. Can't read it. Something about mail in the end. That's all I know. I cannot read what the rest of that says. Okay. So dead ends everywhere. What's over here in the dark room? Oh. That's a cool effect. Okay, so we only have one door? Oh, I have to pick one at random. I don't have any gems, so I can't pick that one, so it's a 50-50 shot. What do we get? Circuit breaker. Oh, that's the end of our run then. Fishing pole, paint buckets it looks like, and a train tracks? No, a road. With trees, okay. Keycard system. Keycard entry system off. Danger. Toggling of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC power if you require assistance. Oh, wait, we can turn the lights on. Cabinet. If I turn the gymnasium power off, what happens for that, I wonder? BAC indicators? No idea what any of this shit means. We turning key cards off? I guess it doesn't really matter. But the lights are on in here now. Can I see? Oh. This looks like a garden. Very ominous sounding in here. These are the maids or butlers. Oh, maids, I guess. And they look kind of creepy. Lockpicking kit will occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship. I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. Cinca Company. That looks like the safe. Oh, it's the same company that makes the safe. This picture's been cropped because it looks like it's a picture. It's this picture here, cropped into his hand. Yep, definitely. What else I'm supposed to glean from this? Oh wait, I have more pictures I can look at. Same thing. I feel like we've made no progress. But I don't know what progress looks like in this game yet. Huh. Don't know the code for that. Back to the drawing room. I don't know what the sledgehammer does then. I'm very confused. I think I'm basically screwed at this point. With, without, I don't know what this means. Day 20 and 21. Wait, so am I supposed to keep track of how many days? This is day number 1 that I'm in here? I wonder. Oh, wait, red memos are lies. So doors in West Wing are more likely to have, wait. That's a lie. So doors in the West Wing are more likely to not be locked then? This is where I lost that stupid frickin' box challenge. Damn it. Yeah, we screwed, everybody. We screwed. Frick. That's a dead end, isn't it? Shit. 3, 2, and a 1, and then we're screwed. Yep. Okay. Well, that's it for this run. Oh, yeah. You have used all your steps and must now call it a day. You have pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to your campsite to get some rest. You can continue your search tomorrow, however, the house might be a little bit different. Okay. I think that's where we will wrap up this episode then. Day 1, Mount Holly Ordinary Inn. Total rooms of 26. I reached rank 6. I took 79 steps and found 2 items. Okay. We're gonna save and quit for right now. And we'll pick back up in the next episode. I still have not a damn clue what I'm supposed to do in this game, but we will figure it out as we progress. So I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's going to be a little bit of a more boring game, I guess, in terms of excitement, because there's not a whole lot really to like interact with that much. So it's gonna be mostly just me talking about random shit and trying to puzzle piece together this game. So I hope you enjoy it, and we'll catch y'all in the next one. Have a good rest of your day.